Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express on this gorgeous, glorious autumn Wednesday. It's definitely getting colder outside, but we're only starting to heat up in the kitchen. Now, sometimes simplicity speaks volumes, and nothing beats a classic dessert after a delicious meal. Now, our Clover Classic Custard filled Swiss roll recipe proves that classics never go out of style. And with the addition of a pecan nut crumble, this flavor-forward recipe is one that will have you repeatedly baking. Now, if you feel the need for some indulgence, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs don't apply. Now, Michaela, we've definitely indulged when it came to the fish cakes, and that was delicious. But now we want something sweet to kind of end off the night.
As we always do. So in this, we already have our egg yolks and our sugar beaten together, creamed together. And then we've made a French meringue, which is just a combination of the egg whites and the sugar. We've just whipped them until stiff peaks, as you can see.
Yes.
Glorious little clouds.
Already looking so cute.
And in there, we're going to add half of the meringue mixture. If you could just give that a mix.
Now, I hear that there's a bit of a technique here, that you have to fold instead of flip, or twist and trip and dip, and what goes on?
You can also use the figure of 8 method.
Okay.
So you go figure of 8, fold it over.
Okay, I don't know how my 8 goes.
So you cut and then you go around.
Oh, okay, I like this.
And then we're going to
why is it so important that we use this specific technique when it comes to mixing up?
You don't want to deflate your meringue, because if you do that, then it doesn't have the rising agent.
Oh, okay.
In a Swiss meringue, in a Swiss roll, most of your rising comes from the meringue mixture.
Nice.
So I've added the flour and the salt and all our dry ingredients to this meringue mixture.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use the same technique you're using.
It kind of is starting to look quite silky, quite
That's
smooth,
perfect.
quite
You
soft.
can stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give this a quicker mix.
You do it so much quicker than me. It shows that mine is like elementary level. I'm still on grade 1. You're on matric, graduated cum laude. Okay,
well,
brilliant.
Let's hope so.
Stunning.
And then we're going to put this into that mixture.
Okay.
It's just...
And do we mix it up in the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you can just give that a mix for me.
So we're about stage 3.
We are now on stage 3. We're just going to move this aside.
No problem.
And I'm just going to assist you there for a second.
Please do, because these wrists, honey...
Are they getting tired already?
They were never ready. And if you're a little stronger than I and your wrists are ready for all of the flicking in the kitchen, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 if you also would like to try this incredible caramel custard-filled Swiss roll.
Okay, so once all of our mixture has been prepped, we're going to put it onto a flat baking tray that's been lined with some paper. We put this into a 180-degree oven. So we're just going to flatten it on there.
Nice.
Okay, and you just flatten it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, sorry.
It's okay, I'll hold
You
down
can
the
just
paper.
trim the edges once it has baked.
Okay.
So
Michaela, as a pastry chef, what are your biggest tips and tricks in the kitchen when you're baking that you have to share with your viewers? It can be with Swiss rolls or just in baking in general.
I'm a bit of an against the grain kind of baker.
Okay.
Most people are very set and they do everything according to rules. I'm a bit of an instinct person in the kitchen. So if a recipe says, like, bake for so long, check it first with your eyes.
Okay. An eye test, that's very scientific. But I like that because you have to interact with your food.
But say, for instance, when cake is ready, it pulls away from the side of the tin.
Yes.
So then you know it's done. So if you leave it in longer than that, it tends to be overbaked.
Okay, I like that. Okay, cool.
So now we've had our cooked Swiss roll. We've now unrolled it. So what you do when you take it out, you score the one end, so it would be this end, and you roll it up to keep its shape, and you keep it that way for a while. Until you're ready to make it. Okay. Then you unroll it, and in this we have our Clover Classic Custard.
Yes.
Love. And we've mixed it with some cornstarch and some butter, and we've just cooked it until it was thick.
Oh, the
So
creaminess that's about to come with this, I can only imagine. And what I like about the Clover Classic Custard, of course, is the convenience of it. So it tastes as good as homemade custard. It looks and smells and gives the same kind of nostalgic memories of homemade custard, but it comes in it's ready to use. You can warm it up, you can enjoy it cold with any dessert you would like. And this is the perfect pairing, I think.
And this is proof you can also make it thicker. I mean, some people don't use it in like pastries because they think it's too thin, but you can always just thicken it up.
And of course you did that how you did it today with the butter
Yes.
and the cornstarch, you said.
Yes. So we've now rolled that, and we're going to put it opening side down. That's how you keep the Swiss roll open.
Okay.
And then if you could sprinkle some of the icing sugar over the top for me.
I like that, okay.
And then we have a pecan nut crumble. It's basically just some sugar, pecan nuts, and butter, and you just throw it in a blender, blend it, and bake it for 5 minutes in the oven at whatever temperature you had it, so 180 degrees. And then once it comes out, it's a beautiful crumble, and we just put it along the top.
Stunning.
How
I
good
love
does
that
that look?
extra nutty flavour that we're going to get from the pecan nut crumble.
Yes.
Delicious. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michaela. Already
Pleasure.
I've got another recipe up my sleeve just like that. Now SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. And if you need a little reminder of the steps, watch this.
Made with love by Clover.